Hey there, viewers, and welcome to the podcast at hand here. Join with me is going to be Demonik, or DeadParticles.
Hi. Oh, wait. Hello.
Hello. So, explain to me about this Discord communications dealio here that I'm trying to engage in now.
Okay. So what Discord is, it's this massive app or software that you can use on computer, phone, whatever. You can talk to people that you're friends with or meet new friends in Discord servers that you can invite. The only problem is sometimes it can get complex. If you want to get a really, really big server, which I'm in some of them, you have to go on these websites to manage them. And since right now I'm on phone, I can't do that because of how little my screen is. But you can also manage roles, but also give out roles carefully. I know. I
Roles
am
like,
my Roblox Discord server. We're still growing, and it got raided. So
that Roblox thing is still working for you guys?
yeah. The thing is, one of the mods gave them the invite link to my Discord, and I got raided, so I banned him. He just spams messages to me like, "Hey, join this. Hey, something happened." I don't really care about. But yeah, and it's free, so best part.
Oh, that's
But
good.
there's also some purchases that you might want to get if you're tempted, like more storage that you can upload videos onto a chat without needing it to upload on YouTube, because then your viewers will be like, "What is this about?" I did that once, and first of all, it's called Discord Nitro, and I believe you can get it for, I think, $5. It can also give you the ability to use GIFs or GIFs as a profile picture, and
GIFs.
some people,
Oh, those
they're just
animated
weird.
pics.
Trust me, some of the pictures that people use, like Protostar, is that a meme, or he's just bumping his head
I
and then
understand
boom,
exactly
okay.
what you mean. I've seen some really creepy looking things on GameFAQs.com for what people can do for GIFs as a general profile pic that looks stupid as I don't know what.
Yeah, but the only thing is, I don't know what it stands for. I think it means,
What, GIF?
yeah,
I would imagine something along the lines of like generated imagery file or something.
I think so. And if my dad comes up here and says, "Get in the shower," I'm gonna be so angry. But yeah, that's really
Let me see here.
about.
GIF.
That's what Discord is about.
Oh, GIF. Graphics Interchangeable Format. It's a bitmap image that's developed by US based software.
It's cool.
So it's an animated still of some sort,
Yeah,
or an animated
it's
still or a
like
pic that can be used just as a normal image would.
it's it's like it's like an animated profile picture. It's cool. So
Yeah, and I take it people also use these types of things also on Discord.
yeah,
Fair enough.
my father's looking at me like, "What? What are you doing?" But that doesn't matter. Right now, I'm looking at my PlayStation, thinking to myself, "Thank you, Sony, for not taking down the servers." Whee! No, but seriously, I hope that the PS3 lives on, especially since lots of my favorite games are still active, and hopefully, since I've missed out on like lots of things on WFC for 6 years, I just did the campaign, so it's pretty sad. Hopefully the game lives on, and hopefully more people will join and also come back, because lots of stuff
Well,
It's
actually, I
changed.
can. Well, actually, I can answer both of those situations. As for the servers for PlayStation 3 shutting down, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It may happen eventually, but I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Okay, because you scared
PlayStation
me for a second. I'm like,
PlayStation
wait,
4 is
what?
a big thing right now, but PlayStation 4 isn't everything because there's some features that were eliminated from PlayStation 3 that
You're like, oh,
were brought to then. There were very few features from PlayStation. There are few features eliminated from PlayStation 3 when PlayStation 4 came out, and then there were few features that were on PS3 that actually came over or were expanded on in PlayStation 4.
the best part about it, some of the stuff that was on the PS2 came to the PS3, like Transformers the game. I'm, I'm definitely getting that. Even,
Oh,
even if
yes,
my
well, there's
parents
that.
say no, I'm just gonna say, screw you, and I'm gonna go get it. So
You better
that
look
was
in a
like my most.
you better look in a
Well,
bargain bin
actually,
then.
my favorite game of all time on the PS2 would have to be Transformers Armada.
Oh, that Transformers, the game that was based in the Armada setting.
Yeah.
Ah,
The only
yes,
problem
that was a
about it,
very nice
no,
game.
can they play as a Decepticon?
Nah.
No, I'm just kidding. It was like a moment where like
Favorite PlayStation 2 game for me
the
would definitely have to be either
DeadParticles.
Jack and Daxter or
I also played The Simpsons too.
the Simpsons had some really nice PlayStation 2 games.
Hit and Run,
I think they have a
Hit and
PlayStation
Run.
3
Oh
game
my
too.
gosh, Hit and
Oh,
Run
Hit and Run was a favorite. That was easily one of my favorite
was
games.
crazy, especially Homer's ultimate car. It looked so cool.
Yeah, you
I
know that thing from the cartoon series years ago that he made, the that's customized car that he made.
okay.
That was nice. And
Thing
then the
is,
Mr. Plow truck and the Plow King truck.
I actually have my PS2 games. I just don't have my PS3. Where are you? Oh,
That's mainly it. I'm pretty sure as time goes along, a lot of those old games will probably very slowly be remastered on the PlayStation 4 behind the scenes, because PlayStation 4 always has an updates going on, and they always have sales going on. It's just a matter of what it is that's relevant that you want, or if you're looking hard enough in the online vault, because they have a lot of features in there. Like they have a lot of
okay.
content.
Please do not worry about what just happened. I was just playing my PS2 games, and my cat is like just happened. So
If your
I
cat's
unlocked the
sitting on your
PS2
games, you're
games.
fine.
Okay, first one that I just took out of this Boskov bag. First game that I just took out was Astro Boy.
That was a nice game.
I know, especially in that view. I mean, what do you call that? Like a fourth person or second person? I don't know what do you call it, but
What angle is the camera when you're playing the game?
I think it was yes. Wait.
Were you like looking at your hands when you were playing and touching everything, or were you like was the camera behind the character, like behind the
I
shoulder or
think
something?
I think it was to the profile. I'm pretty sure.
Then that's probable first person then.
I mean like um, but you can see like the character though.
All right,
Oh boy,
if it's right
Harry
behind,
Potter.
if it's right behind, then
Okay,
that's second
let's
person.
get back to the subject. I forgot what the subject. Oh, that's right. PS3 servers and actually, I heard that they took away Infinite Warfare. I don't know why, but people just hated the game.
Took it away. What do you mean?
I mean, if you don't know, I actually watch Mark Music. He does Call of Duty and all those MLG games. He said that in one of his videos. Actually, yeah, he said that in one of his videos. Infinity Ward is going to release its last DLC for Infinite Warfare because so many people hate it. Even my friends hate it.
Oh, well then
I
that I
thought
can understand. Because I mean, if the game is hated and you still have DLC coming, just pop it all into one
no.
thing, get it out of the way, and then move on to another idea.
The thing is, since like lots of people hated it, I guess they won't be doing any more development for it. Just like
Nope.
they did for WFC. High Moon Studios, you need to get back into that game. They need to release a third DLC pack, trust me. It'd be awesome.
Well, after all this stuff you're talking about, like a huge overhaul the game would need to have to suddenly have that type of acknowledgement.
Yeah,
The
sorry
best I
about
could see
that.
happening with that game, if we're on the topic of the WFC thing, because it's not the first time I've seen that panel come up. If they were gonna do anything with that game, it would more or less be remastered on the PlayStation 4, and then the
Definitely.
DLCs would just be as a whole. They wouldn't be side things. But there's so much patchwork with that game that needs to be done. I previously stated this on
I think you
the
did.
YouTube of some
I
other
think you
jackass.
recorded it. I think you recorded it. I'm not really sure. Like it's like there's a an unstable community. It was that video.
Unsta Oh yeah, the instabilityness of the of WFC. Yeah, I did make that video about just the present state of WFC, yeah, comparing and contrasting with a lot of the old veterans that played the game, that have played the game. Very few of them that actually will openly admit that they do still play it from time to time on alt accounts.
The only thing about
But
it, then they stopped playing. So
yeah, because the modders drove them all out.
yeah, but I also guess that they should stop playing because they're done. I mean, the game is kind of dead, but it's not dead to me.
The game is dead to those that see no further beneficial prowess coming from the game. And at this point, if there's some people that are coming back just to screw around and not do anything generally beneficial to the gameplay, and they're just coming back just to mess around for their own personal gain, then no, it doesn't help anything out even further. And the game is at a dead point now. But the reason why it's still here is because all of us are still playing it. So it's not dead completely. It still has a communal base.
I even have a little. I guess I should call it a little.
But then there was this idiot YouTuber named Johnny Flash or
Oh yeah,
Transfats.
he did that Attack on Mega Supreme video. Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
that was kind of stupid, but
No,
same time,
it's fine.
like,
It's just
it's funny.
with a couple of his past videos that were in the TF universe relevant, I tried to do my best to make a very good and open-ended argument about why the games were being remastered and what it is that needs to be done in order to bring either more fan service back to the communities or to patch up a lot of the past failings that led to the huge declination of our communities. But
What
I
was it
feel like
like
my
in
comment
2016?
was just more or less on deaf ears, and that's what really pissed me off about Johnny Flash and the rest of his stupid friends. It's him, MRJ, uh, what is it? A couple of other old heads that used to play WC for the most part that were highly ecstatic about the whole fact about WC possibly being remastered. But I'm trying to say, hey, look, I really am for this idea too. I'm not against it, but this needs to happen. This needs to happen. This needs to happen. And I assure you, they're not gonna do it.
I
So
think it's just for views.
so if it does come back out in any way, shape, or form later on down the line, just be thankful about that, because it's gonna have to take a lot of love and a lot of care in order for them to patch up a lot of the stuff that led to the death practically to the death of this game as it is already. The reason why I'm still playing the game is for a personal reason.
My first game on the PS3 was Dark in the Moon, and then my
That is
second one
correct.
was WFC.
Correct. And Dark of the Moon, surprisingly, is still with us today.
I can't believe that they have a DLC that's 99 cents. That's crazy.
Yo, dollar well spent.
It's Sideswipe. My God.
Mm-hmm.
He has the same melee animation that Jazz does in WFC, which is pretty cool. Because Sideswipe would have to be in my top 20 favorite characters in WFC, but in Dark of the Moon, he's just my favorite one. So that's kind of messed up.
What other games do you play on PS3?
Just a teeny bit of Ratchet and Clank, Little Big Planet 2, but lots of Transformers because That's basically the only games that I actually have, which is pretty sad. I also do play some Iron Man, but that was when, I just got, I guess, random games for Christmas, but I enjoyed the crap out of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I also have a couple of Skylander games too, and Star Wars. But yeah, those are really neat that I have. Of course, if I bought digital ones, I guess I saved just a little bit of the old buck or green money.
Saving some money, and saving money is the good thing. It's the good thing.
Insurance. No, I'm just kidding. I think, I believe that The Force Awakens on the PS3. I think it came with the DLC. I'm not sure because I had to download something. It was a very big download. It was when I inserted the disc into the PS3. It's when I got this message saying I have to install a game save. So I thought, oh, DLC. I'm pretty sure, but I think I deleted that. So, oh well.
Is there anything else you want to talk about while we still got the podcast up and going?
Clans.
Clans.
Not to mention my clan that I recently made.
You have a clan, DeadParticles?
Yep. If you've seen any Zeph members on WFC, we have.
What?
It's short for Zephinus. That was my second name on Roblox, but then I changed it to Astrotext and Bright Features, and then Demonic. So.
Oh, so this was so this is a Roblox.
I spent more than 4,000 Robux, so I wouldn't want.
So this was a Roblox. So this was a Roblox group that came. So this is a Roblox group that came to WFC for a little bit, or a Roblox name.
Originally, I thought that, you know what, Zeph might sound cool, so I just went with it.
It does. It's very different from the usual clan names that I've heard and documented so far.
I have a couple members. I have Zeph Hunters, and it's not Alice Hunters. It's.
Oh, I was about to say, you got Stacy
new, but I guess a newcomer. I do train him. I also have Zeph Demon, Zeph Future, and hopefully Zeph Star, which is going to be Star Killer. But he hasn't messaged me yet saying that he needs the account.
What members do you have so far?
Hopefully I can get another member on his account, and that's Zeph Assassin, but he's going to have to make the account because kind of wrecked up. So that's why I tell them to make the account, and if they don't know how, they can ask their parents, or I'm going to walk them through it. So, Atlas Enforcer also asked me, but he's going to join if we then get mods, which we might will, but we're going to use them fairly.
What if the age restriction was 16 and over?
Wait, for what?
For having mods.
Well, actually, I don't have any mods, but we're going to use them fairly. Meaning, if you're versing this non-modder, if you can use mods, but only color mods, it's still fair, because even though you're still using mods, you're not messing with any weapons, abilities, or perks, or even kill streak rewards.
It's a matter of,
it's still gonna be fair.
It's still a gray area, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's the rig, but if there is another modder that is like, for example, just a random player. I'm not gonna shout out this person and curse them out, but a random person, I guess, Atlas PJ, okay, for example, or Atlas Ayut, also best roast ever. they have mods. If they're in the server,
I'm aware.
you can use the poke. So basically, meaning we're going to be a very positive clan. We're going to use our mods correctly, because if we abuse them like Enforcer does, and also Kingzilla,
There have been many other past people, but beyond them.
Actually, not to mention,
I know them all, and I know all
in
the
Atlas knows how to convert the Xbox game save to the PS3, but I'm not going to say who it is.
No, I know who you're thinking
of. If I do,
of.
they're going to be pissed. So.
No, I already know which one you're thinking of, and you're fine. But still, the point is, I would say for that is to just keep mods to just private use. What's so hard to understand about that?
The only thing is,
because whether or not you're using them for...
I mean, like, especially since random people join War for Cybertron and they have mods. Like, I don't get that. Are they just giving out mods now? Like, I don't understand.
That's the thing, is that it can't just be done. New people just can't join out of nowhere and automatically have mods.
Like,
it doesn't happen like that. They have to know, they have to have contacts, and that has to be an altered file that's given to that account. And which tells me that it's
X-Known has mods. I don't know who he is. It's probably a main account. X-Known.
Never met him. Probably
he was like playing during the summer. He had mods, but then he just stopped. Same with this other guy, Reinforcements too. But I think that he already had Prime mode. So, what I know, you need to be very skilled, very skilled to get mods, because they can't just give out mods to noobs. Well, unless...
No, you can, because once upon a time, that's exactly how the community got itself into its dead state, is by having said stupid people giving mods to a whole bunch of novices that just get mad or get angry all of a sudden, and you make a whole bunch of other promising people just quit the game because they don't want to deal with it. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
I guess that's why people just kept on leaving. And then coming back, but then leaving.
Yeah, instead of learning about how to actually get good, or how to actually learn the hard way, something different times, like you're supposed to do, they just took the easy way out rather than actually learning. And that's why a lot of people just threw caution to the wind and just left, because they weren't trying to deal with the ignorant decisions that other people chose to make willingly when they could do better by themselves. But they don't want to.
There are some glitchers that are just plain annoying. For example, Hulkster.
Damn it, I was hoping I wouldn't hear his name.
Him out. I mean, he's good with the shotgun, but sometimes it gets annoying when he's in the server, because he's like the only one that doesn't get any deaths, but he gets lots of kills. So that's one person that's very annoying.
Well, that's one guy that swears up and down that he's legit, but I only see him ever do glitching, so I don't question it, and I don't really have an interest to really encounter him again, because it's just a guy that makes controversy for himself.
The only time is when he actually responds. He said, I'm coming for you. So...
He's not the first glitcher to curse me out, and he won't be the last. Every glitcher who was ever good at that game has cursed me out at once upon a time.
Oh, wait,
or threatened to hack my account, or...
I forgot one person in my clan, Zeph King. I should apologize to him. That's Fire Grizz, 911.
Fire Grizz. Have not heard that one. Okay, if he's a new player.
No, he has Prime mode.
Interesting.
I think I know why. I think it's because sometimes the game, it doesn't detect every player that's playing it, so it automatically makes new lobby, or if you can't join someone. I don't know why. I guess it's because of the amount of friends. Sometimes it's like that. This account, it just can't join a server because maybe it's new, or maybe it's... I don't know. It's pretty weird. But I tolerate that. Even though it gets annoying sometimes, I still tolerate the lobby hosting. You can't join this person. I guess it's because of how old the game is.
Kind of, sort of, but at the same time, it's just with the way that the game connects in and out of people's hosts. Host connectivity does make and break the games that go on on the grid, and it just affects general stability, especially when there's more than one person that's coming in at a time, and more than one person or persons has questionable connectivity issues. Which is why you also want to try and seek out a host with the least amount of lag that can be a connectable area for everybody that's involved in the match.
Alright, so let's go on to another subject which annoys me so much. Let's just say every time you're in the server with this person, for some reason, he has infinite orbital break-in. I'm not talking about Hell in a Beat.
Talking about what? Pick a god and pray?
I guess that has a lag switch.
Pick a god and pray?
Orbital beacon. So.
Well, hang on. Is this mainly going to be into a WFC relevant podcast thing here for the closer?
Basically, what's been going on with me and you, I think you know who it is. I'm just not going to say it.
What? Pick a god and pray?
Yeah. I actually suspect that he's Atlas 100.
As do I.
He had this weird repair ray gun. It was like an ion displacer, but it was a repair ray version of it. Maybe he's making his own meshes, and maybe he's a hardcore coder, which means he can manipulate the game without even breaking a sweat. So he's probably been doing this for a little while. So,
as old as the game is, it's not hard for hackers and whatnot that really want to hack the game or do anything. If they're really good at it or good with computer knowledge, it's not hard for them in order to hack code in the game right at this point.
Especially binary code. It's the hardest. I mean, if you put FF, what does that mean? And now, this other mod too, it's like a hologram mod. It's basically based off the holobrute. I wonder how you get that mod too. It's pretty weird.
Hologram mod just comes with coding.
Yeah. Also, guys, do not forget to join the official Rodimus Prime 86 Discord server, created by me and managed by me and Rodimus Prime 86.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys got Discord, by all means, check it out. DeadParticles will attach a link below in the podcast thing here, so you guys can check it out. And
oh wait,
yeah.
Are you live streaming this? Because I think I can.
No, I'm just capturing it right now, and then I'm gonna just pop it to an attached file.
Okay.
Alright, if that's what I believe here, I believe we're at the end of the podcast, unless there's nothing else more you want to go into involving Discord.
And remember, guys, when you're in the Discord, go in the voice channels. Because if you don't, I think the server is dead, so that's mainly the case sometimes. People chat, but they don't talk in servers. And that's the thing I don't get.
I don't get that.
And the thing is, you're only chatting, you're not actually communicating with each other. Especially if it's on the person that you want to meet.
Works for me, I suppose.
Also, if you want to join Tact or Zeph, just, I guess, contact us on PS3, and we can set you up. If you're a noob, you're going to be trained, but it's probably not the case, because sometimes in clans, they pick the most elite players.
Oh, no, I'm not even picky about that with people joining my clan. Nowadays, I'm just trying to be very picky about it, because everybody wants to ask to get in, but not everybody knows the whole process about how to get in. And so I just have to I gotta put my foot down about it.
Alright.
Anywho, guys, that is the conclusion of the podcast. Tune in for the next time it is we try to pop something together.
Bye!
Toodle-oo.